Hey kiddos, today we're talking about combining like terms. So what is a like term? Think back to when we have a coefficient and a variable. Like terms have to have the exact same variable, but not necessarily the same coefficient. Okay, so if we look at these, which of the terms are like terms of the one above? Remembering they have to have the same variable, so everything has to have an x, but the number in front of the variable doesn't necessarily matter. When I say these, I say 8x, 4x, and 1x or just x. These all have the variable x. I like to think of this as their first name and their last name. For example, I have a sister named Stephanie. At one point, we both weren't married, and she was Stephanie Kundert, and I was Kathleen Kundert. So we were in the same variable family of Kundert. Okay, but our first names were different. So even though they have different first names, they're still in the same family of like terms. Okay, so which of the following here are like terms? 3y, 2y, and the single letter y are like terms. 5 and 6 are also like terms. Even though they have no variable whatsoever, they're integers, meaning I could combine 5 plus 6. If we look at this next one, 2w, w, and another w are like terms, while 2 and 3 are like terms. In this last one, 4t, another 4t are like terms. 4 is all by itself, and then 3y and 1y, or just y, are like terms. Okay, so make sure that you understand the difference. These two could go together. This one would be all by himself, and then these two could go together. So let's look at what it means to actually combine them. If we were combining these like terms, we are adding the coefficients based on the sign. So if it's all addition, we would be adding. So if I have 8x plus 4x plus 3y plus 3 plus x, what does that look like? Okay, so 8 x's would look like this, plus 4 more x's, plus 3y, plus 3, and plus x. So I would combine all of the green x's. So here I would have a total of 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 x's. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 more is 13x. I don't have anything to combine with the 3y, and I don't have anything to combine with the 3. So 13x plus 3y plus 3 is simplified. I know it's uncomfortable to leave it like this because it doesn't seem like an answer, but I promise you it is. This is the exact way that you write an expression with all of your terms simplified. So let's look at some more examples. Okay, combine the like terms. Let's try these. In this first one, we have 2x plus 6x plus 2. This one is a like term of this one. So add their coefficients. 2 and 6 make 8, and we have 8x plus 2. Okay? Go ahead and try the remaining if you feel comfortable, or if you still need some practice, continue watching me. Okay, this y and this 5y have the same variable. So he's positive and he's positive, so I add them together. Y plus 5y makes 6y. I have 1y over here, I have 5 over here. Together I have 6 y's. Okay, in the next one, neither of these have anything to be combined with. So I leave it 19n minus 19. Same thing with the 8r minus 7. There's nothing to do here because he's an integer and he is an r. So I leave it 8r minus 7. Down here, however, I can think of this as being like a 1x. So if I have 4x's and I take 1 away, I'm left with 3x's. Here, I have 3t minus 2t plus 9t. If I have 3 and I take 2 away, I'm left with 1t. Plus 9 more t gives me 10t. All right, now it's your turn. Let's see what you can do with these. Pause the video, and when you're ready, grab your red pen, and I'll be back in just a second to show you what I did. Okay, the first step is to figure out what are your like terms. Okay, so you can rewrite them if you want to. I'm going to rewrite them just so you can see who goes with who. So 4x minus 4x cancel each other out, and I'm left with 5x's. Then I add 4 more, and I'm finished. Because 5x plus 4, these two cannot be combined. Over here, I have 12y plus 3y, which gives me 15y. I have positive 6x and a positive x. 6 plus 1 gives me 7x. In the next one, I have 4 minus 3, which gives me positive 1. And then this one, this 17x, is all by itself. So 1 plus 17x. 2w minus 2w just leaves me with a big fat 0. Okay, now one quick reminder. When we are working with these kinds of terms, we always put them in alphabetical order with the integer at the end. So really, if we were writing these algebraically, this one and this one are the only two that are correct right now, because x comes before y in the alphabet, so really this would be how we would write it. And 17x is more powerful than an integer because it's a multiplication question. So those would be our true answers if we were thinking about things algebraically. And that's all I have for you today, and I will see you next time.